AB 1596 would protect all California businesses from an unemployment insurance tax increase by fully repaying the existing unemployment insurance debt with the state's historic budget surplus. California employers, especially small businesses, have struggled to survive over 2 years of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. When the government forced businesses to close their doors, millions of Californians were forced to file unemployment insurance claims, which rapidly depleted California's unemployment insurance fund, trust fund. This led California to borrow billions of dollars from the federal government. If we do nothing, California employers will be hit with the new annual tax to repay this unemployment insurance loan debt beginning January 2023. AB 1596 directs $19.3 billion from the estimated 45 to estimated $60 billion of historic state surplus to fully repay this federal UI unemployment insurance loan and prevent this tax increase next year. Our businesses should not be punished with a new tax to repay the massive unemployment insurance claims, which were the result of government-imposed lockdowns. I would like to thank Mr. Razia Hasni and Francis Schuler with the California Fitness Alliance for being here this morning to testify in support.
My name is Razi Hasni. I'm CEO of Joy Yoga. CEO is really a fancy word. I'm not a CEO. I'm a janitor. I'm tech support. I do spreadsheets. I do pretty much anything and everything. For those of you that own small businesses, you know what that's like. So CEO is just a fancy word. But my wife and I own a small business in the Bay Area, Choi Yoga. We own 3 yoga studios. We do fitness, Pilates, cycle, bar. We employ about 60 fitness instructors, 20 front desk staff. So grew the operation and invested in it ourselves. It was our blood, sweat, and tears that got the business going back in 2015. At the onset of the pandemic, we had to stop employing our workers at Joya because we had to shut down our business completely, and only one of the centers, only one of our studios could operate outdoors, which was the only way we could keep our businesses going. We lost 40 to 50% of our employee workforce at Joya because our employees would not afford to go out months and months on lost income. And even though we qualified for PPP loans, Joya would not get the loan forgiven because we did not have the payroll to justify it. You know, they gave us the money, but they kept us shut down. So what point is it for me to take the money if I can't repay it back? To top it off, Joya also lost about 70% of our membership base throughout the whole pandemic, and then when we reopened and got our businesses going again, we were hit by our landlords with the deferred rent, which was deferred during the shutdown. While we were doing everything we can to bounce back from the pandemic, we can't afford these months of setback. As a small business owner, I can't stress how much AB 1596 is needed to protect California's small businesses from yet another unnecessary tax increase, especially when the state has the ability to pay the unemployment debt back completely. Small businesses are the bedrock of our community, of our economy, and our fitness centers served an essential role in caring for the mental and physical health needs of our communities.
So fitness centers and businesses statewide should not be forced to bear yet another economic burden, especially when the state can take legislative action and repay its unemployment loans. With AB 1596, the state would appropriate over $19 billion from the general fund to the Employment Development Department, so the state would pay off all of its advances from the federal unemployment account.
I need you to wrap up, please.
Oh,
it's
no
2
worries.
minutes. Thank you. Thank you.
And so given the state's budget surplus, the state has an opportunity to reduce its unemployment insurance and really shield so many of these small businesses that are still trying to recover and bring back their employees who have currently not been able to get back to work. So for these reasons, the CFA is pleased to support AB 1596 and ask for your aye vote on this measure. Thank you for your time.
Dennis Albiani, on behalf of the California Family Business Association, we support AB 1596. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have other supporters other than California Fitness Alliance. They are California Asian Chamber of Commerce, California Taxpayers Association, Coalition of Small and Disabled Veterans Businesses, and the National Federation of Independent Businesses. Our businesses are struggling to stay afloat, and there are some businesses that will never financially recover. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
File item number 4, AB 1596. Motion is due pass to appropriations. Daley.
Abstain.
Daley abstain. Mays.
Aye.
Mays, aye. Berman. Bigelow. Calderon. Calderon not voting. Cervantes. Cervantes not voting. Chen. Cooley. Christina Garcia. Cooper. Gibson. Gibson not voting. Grayson. Grayson not voting. Rodriguez. Vopel. Vopel, aye. Wood? Wood not voting.
That has 2 affirmative votes. There are many members who will be arriving later this morning. Thank you, Dr. Choi, and thank you to the witnesses who took the time to testify.